Yeah, so I'd say these guys are doing pretty good. In terms of Wally and Kobe, there would have been no way that I would have taken them here on the first day. Yeah, I think I took them to Buena Vista because they've been there and it's trails. So trails I find is a little easier because there's kind of a carved path to stay on, right? And I did have extended leash on them, and I did walk Wally on a leash for a little bit as we're going into the park and stuff. So, but this one is just easier for them to, because it's a field, they can kind of see and run in different directions for quite a while. So, but yeah, so there's little Revy. So I mean, they're all spoiled dogs, right, at home. But little Revy has a hard time adjusting when he's at my place because he's used to being top dog. And same with Felix, honestly, like most of them. But especially I find Felix and Revy, because they're just like, what? What is going on? I'm not the center of the universe, and like I'm not the favorite dog of this pack, so yeah. And I mean, I do have to kind of go the extra mile, and this is what I notice as a dog. So I do have to go the extra mile to make my dog feel special, because she is my dog, right? So she needs to kind of understand that. So she does get, a slightly more, I guess, attention and love, and like special spots, like on my lap, I mean, the other guys sneak on too, but I definitely make it a point to just let Rue know that, she is my dog, and even though she's little, she has just as much a right as these guys do, and that it's her home. And anyways, yeah, Revy has a hard time, and so that's why I think he barks quite a bit, because, he's rebelling, right? He's like, what's going on here? So they're totally like cute little kids, Yeah, and definitely Felix is the same way. Felix is like, so he comes from a family where the kids are kind of like my kids. They've grown and they're like off to university kind of thing, so they're not home. And so he's literally their only child right now, and so he definitely gets spoiled. And so, he kind of acts the same way, like, whoa, like his feelings are hurt, like his ego's hurt, like, what's going on? I am not number one, like, so it's really funny. I find it pretty entertaining. Now look at Wally. He has a really long range of comfortability in terms of being away from the pack and the owners and the caretakers. Good boy, Wally. He's not like too concerned, and then you get the other end of the spectrum where like I'll get a dog and they won't leave my heel. So I kind of like them in between. Don't like the extremes are. They're okay, but like they're extremes for a reason. And oh, look who has the ball. But yeah, so I like dogs that kind of explore, but check back, don't stray too far. Yeah, but they are doing really well. And it's kind of funny because, if they're kind of only used to them and then all of a sudden they're in a pack, they have to get used to basically having almost like other siblings around them, right? Or step siblings. So it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve for a lot of dogs to be in a pack. But it really is good for them. And, like I said, I don't punish. I I use praise and I use encouragement. Of course, there are boundaries, right? And I find the easiest thing instead of saying no is I make noises, and it's what they understand, right? Like they don't use words with each other; they use sounds. So, for example, like they know that or or so something like that means no. And then of course the praise is like, yay, good boy, excitement, high pitch, like a high pitch voice. Good job, guys. Oh, come here. Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of them chasing, like, just because it could overwhelm the other dogs, but it's just the three of them and they've stopped, so that's good. Good boy! Felix, over here! Good boy, Kobe! Good girl, Rue! Good boy, Felix! Yeah, so he stopped barking, it's nice. Rue? There's no need to bark. Good girl. Oh, look at that. Rue's got pretty good listening skills, and she's a people pleaser. Man, if you get a dog that loves to please people, they are one of the easiest dogs to train. Easiest dogs to train are food motivated. They have a need or a strong desire to please their humans. And what's the other thing? Oh, and if they love play, you can use play as a reward. And I've learned that police dogs or police love to train dogs that are play. Like they love play as a reward, because then they can use toys and it's a lot more flexible. Good job, guys. And probably cheaper than food, and like they won't gain weight and all that, and it's not so dependent on something that could change. Yes, there's a little hound here. He's been to this park before, and he's met some of the members of the pack. Hi! How are you? Yeah, there's a few really ball crazy dogs. Is your dog fetch crazy or not really?
He's crazy about other dogs' balls. So
Oh, Felix, stay down, buddy.
Because like this, I can't catch him afterwards.
Yeah.
You're the nanny, right?
Yeah. My company's called